Tom video, and I'm Tom, and today I've got for you guys a review of the Modular Sweet Surprises, released in 2018 for $40 in the US. This is set 31077. It includes 396 pieces and 3 minifigures. This is a modular set, which means you can take out all the individual pieces and move them around to make the building look like anything you want. And then, in addition to that, this is also a Creator 3-in-1, so you can tear down the set completely and turn it into 2 other builds. We're going to be looking at each of these builds in this review, so let's get into it real quick. But before we get into it, we have to take a look at each of the minifigures. And this first figure is the chef or cook of some kind, or really just the person running this whole sweet shop thing here. He has the hairpiece that was introduced in Series 17 on the waiter guy, but this is a completely printless plain white one. He has a common city face with a red mustache with eyebrows, which is a really nice face. He has the common city chef's torso and dark blue legs, so nothing terribly interesting going on with this minifigure, but a nice combination and a cool inclusion for this set. Next is the little girl, and I love this minifigure with the nice dark blue short legs and the sleeveless pink shirt with the little kitty printed in the corner. She has just a cute, adorable outfit. Plus, oh my gosh, don't get me started on this hair. I love that the wild style hairpiece is finally being used in other places. This is in a reddish brown, which is the lighter brown color. It was also seen in dark brown on the brick suit lady from Series 18. And this figure, to much to my surprise when I first opened up the set, has a two-sided face. On this side having a very happy face, and on the other side having a sleeping face, which is really nice to get and extremely useful. Even though it may not be the best expression to have for this particular set, I have found many uses already for that face outside of the modular sweet shop. The little boy is also extremely adorable. I love the red legs with that white and red torso, which was, I believe, introduced in this year. And gosh, they've used it a few times since, but it's just such an adorable torso. A cute little t-shirt for a cute little boy. He has a very big smile on this side of his face, and on the opposite side, he has a much more frightened or guilty expression on his face. Maybe after he's eaten all the sweets in the shop by accident. He has the same hair as Luke Skywalker from his Landspeeder and a lot of his sets, and Ron Weasley from the Great Hall in a dark tan color. Very useful hairpiece, very useful minifigure, and just absolutely adorable. So here's the first build, which is definitely the best build, and the main reason I bought this set. And just a warning, I'm going to have to keep this very brief so that we have time to fit all 3 builds into this video. This set has quite a few modular pieces, and I think it just has such a cute and adorable little sweet shop look with all these adorable colors going all around this set, and I really do love this. If we spin around to the back, we can have a look at the interior. We have a small cash register desk type thing, which pops out easily, and it has, like I said, a cash register, what looks like a little cake, and a $100 bill sitting there as well. And also inside the shop, we have this little refrigerator thing, which is red and white with this little gadget here. And if you open it up, there are 2 of these popsicles inside for the children to eat as a sweet. And I just dropped one. I'll have to get that in a minute. The only problem I have with this is what you just saw right there. And it is that the popsicles often slip out through this hole in the back. Even when I feel that I've secured them in there nicely, they still fall right out. And you can never get them to fall out when you want, and when you don't want, they fall out. It's kind of a problem, but I still think this is a neat little build, and it looks nice. So that's all for the interior. If we move to this side, we have this little yellow umbrella, which you can move as you please, and this small modular piece here, which has a red and white stripe, and this little yellow window ledge, which looks absolutely adorable and is the perfect thing to put on the side of the building. Over here we have the door, which we can pop out as it is a modular. We have these 2 red and white tall stacks, a golden handle, and the door opens up. We have more red and white awning there, and it has a curved base plate with steps up to it, which is a very nice design. the shop window is probably the coolest part of this set. It uses two of those big round pieces in a normal clear and some blue pieces on top. On the inside, we have this rotating candy stand, which is of course on a swivel, and it has a bunch of adorable looking sweets on here. And honestly, I think I'll put up a poll. Which sweet do you guys want? Which sweet do you guys think looks the best? The tan blocks, the round orange ones, the pink cupcakes, or this yellow cake? We'll have to see what gets the most votes. Over here we have what looks like an ATM of some kind with some lights. We have a gumball machine, which is a really nice inclusion, and I love this little piece here that I have on it. There's 2 green, 1 orange, and 1 pink piece in there. There's a black staircase which leads up to this balcony here, as we'll see in a moment. And we have this little refrigerator, which is seen on the interior of the set as well, which we can open and close. And there's a little temperature gauge on this side. I do love the way that turned out. Having a look at this modular, we have a giant cupcake and the pie and croissant on this little sign up here, and this rotates 360 degrees, but it's best to leave it in this kind of position. If we take a closer look and take off the sign, we can look at the detail of the railing type thing here, and it looks super nice, although it was a pain to put all of those black studs in there. We can put the sign back on, and it looks really nice. The last modular piece is this balcony seating area with a yellow table and these checkered pieces in the back, and a large red and white awning to match the others. We have a small flower thing here, and this allows you to move each of these gates around individually if you need to move the staircase to a different spot. Overall, this build is really cool, but let's move on to the next one. Here's the cafe build, and there's a lot going on, but so little time to cover it all. There's a sign up here which has a cup. We have these 2 little stools and this table with a croissant on it. There's a sign over here with a croissant, and that does swivel, but I like to leave it in this position. We can take off the roof, which has an awning, and we can get access to the interior. We have 4 cupcakes, a small computer, a cash register, which swivels around. We have a temperature gauge and a refrigerator over there, and we have an opening door and a pie inside, which can be hard to get out sometimes, but there it is. And then we can close that up and put the roof back on the cafe. There's some sloping effects over here, and there's this nice gate over here with a potted plant. The back is very bland with these random blue spots and this window here. But overall, this is a really, really nice build, and I really like the way this turned out. I think that this little porch area looks nice, and it has a nice awning up here. Other than that, there's really not much going on with this build, apart from this side door, which gives the minifigures access to the inside. Very nice build, a good cafe, and very useful. This final build is by far my least favorite build, but not that it's good. It's got this little pool floaty right here, which has red and white stripes. We have this pool with a temperature gauge and some water and some steps to get up and down it. We have a little diving board with over here a staircase to get up to it and this little potted plant. Coming around, we have the staircase up to the upper deck, which has a lounge chair right there and an umbrella here, as well as this little cooler with popsicles inside. This doesn't really pop off, and so it's going to be hard to look inside. The interior has 2 little stool chairs and a nice little fireplace, as well as a broom clipped onto there, and that's really it. I forgot to mention the backside is a little bit bland and spotty with colors, but it does have this nice curvy window here next to that stool. But that really is all that there is to this build.
Hey guys, it's Tom, and I'm recording this end screen bit after I recorded everything else for this video, so I'm also a little sick right now, so if I sound a little different, that's why. Anyway, I really do enjoy this set. I rated it a 9 out of 10. So I did, like I mentioned in my haul, I got it for Walmart summer clearance, which this whole thing was supposed to be out before Walmart summer clearance ended, but things happened, and this video's late, and I'm sorry about that. I had to redo this because of all the things that have been happening. It's not accurate and up to date. I just kind of want to say I'm sorry about everything. I've had some problems that are beyond my control, and I really can't. These videos have been coming out later than they should have. I recorded these almost a month ago, which is really bad. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll be back on a normal schedule starting about now, so I hope to see you guys soon, and we'll be back in a jiffy.